Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Steve from Rockstar Eater coming to you with another rockin' episode. And today I'm going to be talking about the top 10 Korean barbecue restaurants in Los Angeles. Maybe some of you remember I did this list when I first started Rockstar Eater a few years ago. But since then, a lot has changed in the Korean barbecue scene. A lot of new restaurants have opened. Therefore, I'm going to give you an updated list for the year 2023. I could have easily put 30 restaurants on this list because there are so many great Korean barbecue restaurants in LA, but I had to narrow it down to these 10. And if you go with any of these 10, you're going to have a rockin' time. Keep in mind that there are no all-you-can-eats on this list because none of them really matches up to the quality of these particular 10. And you're easily going to be spending probably somewhere between $60 to $100 at each of these restaurants. But if you're looking specifically for quality and experience, then this is really the best of the best. So I'm going to give it to you right now in this list. Also, if you're new to this channel, take a moment right now to hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell because I post these food and travel videos weekly that you don't want to miss out on. So go ahead, smash that button right now, and I'm going to get started with this list going alphabetically. Number 1. AB Steak by Chef Akira. This is one of the newest Korean barbecue restaurants to come on the scene in LA. It is located near Beverly Hills at the Beverly Center. It is one of the best Korean barbecue experiences you'll ever have in LA. I can definitely say that it is the most upscale of all of them in LA. You see it in the restaurant decor and service, but you'll also see it in the menu choices. You get the highest grade of meat cuts from the A5 Wagyu beef to the more traditional marinated kalbi, which is short ribs. Plus their egg souffle is pretty amazing. So if you are willing to spend some money for some great food and a great overall experience, then AB Steak is probably my highest recommendation. Number 2. Agashi Gopchang. This sister restaurant to the famous Baekjang restaurants in Southern California is Agashi. This restaurant is one of the best Korean barbecue restaurants in Koreatown with great food in a very fun atmosphere. Very similar to the type of Korean barbecue restaurants you would eat at in Seoul, Korea. Some of their standouts include the beef skirt steak, marinated kalbi, and the large beef intestines, which is truly for the adventurous eater. Their beef brisket with bean sprouts is also one of their standouts that you cannot miss. Plus, this is also BTS's favorite Korean barbecue spot in LA. Is that enough reason for you to go? Number 3. Chosun Chongbi. This is one of the long-standing traditional Korean barbecue restaurants in Koreatown. It is an upscale Korean restaurant, so the look is definitely classier and more elegant than your hipster Korean barbecue joint. The things you should definitely get on the menu is the house special Chosun Chongbi, which is marinated short rib. But if you come with a group, you should definitely get the combo so that you can try a little bit of all their great stuff on the menu. Even their naengmyeon cold noodles are pretty fantastic at Chosun. Just know that the menu is large, so you have a lot of options to choose from if you want a cheaper route, especially if you want to go for lunch. But this is another one of the standout restaurants you should try in Koreatown. Number 4. 8 Korean BBQ. This is one of my favorite Korean barbecue restaurants in Koreatown for a specific reason. It specializes in pork belly barbecue. 8 stands for the 8 special flavors of pork belly that you can try when you order the combo set. This restaurant does have some beef choices, but definitely go with the pork because this restaurant makes some of the best pork barbecue you'll have in a Korean barbecue restaurant. It is very high quality and each is marinated in a pretty fantastic way. Plus they make an awesome kimchi fried rice on your grill at the end of the meal. So if you want an alternative to your typical beef barbecue in LA, then I highly recommend 8 Korean BBQ. It's really that good. Number 5. Zhang Yug. No list is complete without this restaurant. This is definitely the most high-end Korean barbecue restaurant in Koreatown. It is a 2-story restaurant located on Wilshire and Western and is another restaurant you should go to for an occasion. Legend has it that this is the restaurant that first introduced dry-aged meats onto the LA Korean barbecue scene. So dry-aged ribeye and the $200 dry-aged tomahawk steak is the way to go for an extravagant meat experience. Even their other entrees like kimchi pancake is superb. And you cannot miss out on the beef sushi tartare that is very unique to this restaurant. This is probably my favorite Korean barbecue restaurant in Koreatown. Number 6. Mun Steakhouse. This is one of the newest Korean barbecue restaurants to come onto the scene, and already one of the best. You can immediately tell after you try the food. It is an upscale Korean restaurant with a contemporary design, which means that it is great for an occasion. They provide the best selection of meats, from Wagyu beef brisket to marinated galbi. Once again, I recommend go with a group and order the beef combo sampler so they can try all of their best stuff at this restaurant. Since it is a steakhouse by name, you definitely want to eat the ribeye steak and Wagyu chuck flap. Again, another restaurant that I highly recommend, especially if you want the elegant, upscale vibe. Number 7. Park's BBQ. This is another Korean barbecue restaurant that has consistently made many people's top lists and is one of my favorite Korean barbecue restaurants in K-Town. It is another one of the high-end K-barbecue spots. It is very spacious with 2 stories and an outdoor seating. Like many good Korean barbecue, Park's BBQ is known for its high-quality meats. Their traditional items like marinated galbi is fantastic, and they even have a nice Wagyu selection, from the brisket to the ribeye cap. I also have to mention that their other entrees are equally fantastic. Everything from the galbi tang soup to their seafood pajeon, which is their pancake. You can't go wrong with the food here, which is why I say, go here. Number 8. Quarters BBQ. This is one of my favorite Korean barbecue restaurants that I have visited consistently for many reasons. Yes, it is in a tight shopping complex with little parking, but the food is so worth it. The ambiance is contemporary and spacious, and the food is Korean barbecue at its best. The presentation is even unique in that it matches more of the elegant style of Japanese yakiniku, but I assure you, the recipe is very Korean. This restaurant has some of the best bulgogi barbecue you'll eat in Los Angeles. And of course, you can't go wrong with their marinated galbi. There is another reason why so many people love Quarters, and you will too, if you love Korean barbecue. Number 9. Soot Bull Jeep. This is one of the oldest Korean restaurants in Los Angeles, and it has stood the test of time as one of the best traditional Korean barbecue spots in K-Town. Yes, the restaurant is old, and the ambiance is kind of shabby, but the food is amazing. Soot Bull Jeep is known for using a heavy load of charcoals, which gives the barbecue a smoky, crisp flavor. Their specialty meats include the marinated galbi and barbecue pork ribs. If you don't know what else to get on the menu, I highly recommend you stick with these 2 items to see what the rave is all about. This is a restaurant I have always frequented since I was young, which is why you should discover it too. And number 10. Raku. This Korean barbecue restaurant is one of K-Town's hidden gem spots. If lines are too long at the other famous Korean barbecue restaurants, then choose this one as a good alternative. Raku is known for serving Kobe-style beef, which is melt-in-your-mouth greatness. You should definitely order their combo platter to sample their high-quality short ribs and ribeye steak. I want to also encourage you to try their octopus hot pot, which they call nakji on the menu, which is hard to find in Los Angeles, but is a popular food in Korea. This barbecue restaurant is one of the best new discoveries I found in Koreatown, which is why I want to recommend that you go eat here. And to throw in a bonus for you guys, Genwa Barbecue. This is another one of the most upscale Korean barbecue experiences in Los Angeles, with a location in downtown and another in mid-Wilshire. This is one of the best Korean barbecue restaurants you can find outside of Koreatown that matches the quality and the authentic recipes of many restaurants you'll find in Koreatown. You cannot go wrong with what you get here, whether it is the beef brisket, their marinated short ribs, the bulgogi, or even the pork belly. They have a very big menu, so this is definitely one of those restaurants you should consider outside of Koreatown for a great barbecue experience. Well, there you have it with 10 of the best Korean barbecue restaurants that you can find in Los Angeles. Now keep in mind, this isn't the only 10 that you should go to for a great experience, because there are dozens of really great Korean barbecue restaurants, especially if you include all of LA County. But I want to say that if you stick with these 10 that I outlined in this video, then I guarantee you, you're gonna have a very, very good time. I admit it's not cheap, but the food is really amazing. And if that's what you care about, then you should use this list. Anyways, I hope that helps you with your Korean barbecue search in LA, whether you live here or you're planning to travel to Los Angeles. Thank you so much for watching this video, folks. You know what to do. Give me a like, give me a subscribe, comment if you've been to any of these restaurants because I'd love to hear your story. And I'll see you all in the next food video.